What's going on, guys? Chinese Guy here. Well, it's time for another episode of News Roundup. This video was supposed to be up yesterday for you guys, but I ran into some problems and it got delayed. But anyways, in this video series, I will be summarizing the latest news for Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, Battlefront 3, and just any other interesting video games out there. This week, we will be talking about the confirmation of more Battlefield 4 DLCs, how the Uprise dog tag is not actually a DLC name, and also I have a summary of some new information that we got about Battlefield Hardline over on Twitter. So let's get started. So let's begin with the most exciting topic we have today, and that is that more Battlefield 4 DLCs has been confirmed. Now, once again, the magical David Sirland, who is a producer at DICE LA, recently did an open interview with a German YouTuber who goes by Jim Pants. David was basically asked, was the Final Stand DLC the last DLC for Battlefield 4? He responded with, and I quote, "Battlefield 4 has a lot more, there is a lot more to come, and you will know more about this at the end of Battlefest." This is definitely very interesting and exciting news for the fans of Battlefield 4 because from the official Battlefield website, we do find out that Battlefest Season 2 officially ends on the 9th of December at 6 PM PDT, which is also a Tuesday. At this time, I think we will have a very high chance of seeing some sort of teaser trailer for the next DLC after Final Stand. DICE has been teasing more DLCs ever since they tweeted out asking fans what maps they would like to see be brought back from previous Battlefields into Battlefield 4. So this announcement isn't too far away, it's only about in a week or so. Just make sure you stay tuned to my channel for the latest news and updates regarding the DLCs and other important topics regarding Battlefield in general. Next, for our second topic, which is that Uprise is actually not the name for a Battlefield 4 DLC. Now, it turns out that the secret Uprise dog tag, which was leaked about 2 weeks ago by RadGamer Dan, is not a brand new EA IP nor a hint from DICE of a brand new DLC for Battlefield 4. Instead, it is just the name of a subdivision company of EA which was before called ESN and now has been renamed to Uprise. Uprise is responsible for creating Battlelog, the internet browser system for launching Battlefield games on PC since Battlefield 3, and will be continued to be used in future EA shooters, I believe, like Battlefield Hardline and Battlefront. On Battlelog, you can check your stats and update your loadouts. I would say it takes the functions of the menu systems and the core game and transfers it into a web browser, which you can also use on your phones and tablets. If you want, I will have a link down below in the description linking you guys to the company's Twitter so you can see it for yourselves. They are relatively pretty unknown, so maybe that's why no one knew what Uprise actually meant, leading us to kind of speculate and have our own theories. Lastly, we have a little bit of information talking about Battlefield Hardline from Twitter. Now, DannyOnPC about a week ago made a nice little post over on Battlefield Hardline's subreddit, basically summarizing some info that he managed to get out of the lead multiplayer designer for Battlefield Hardline, Thaddeus Sasser, who goes by the Twitter handle DirtyDevDog. The dev commented on a post and said that there will be a pistol only server setting, and this setting can be turned on or off for every single game mode and on every single map. This will just take everything except the pistols away, meaning no medkits, no gadgets, and no ammo packs. And similar to the scavenger mode in Battlefield 3 Aftermath, there will be ammo crates, medkits, and even now defibrillators scattered all around the map for players to pick up and use. I would say having this server setting seems pretty interesting because having pistols only makes for a cops and robbers shooter more realistic, but then again, this isn't really cops and robbers, more like SWAT versus super heavily armed robbers. Nonetheless, it will be very interesting to play. Next, the dev also said that they are working on a way for admins to have specific weapons not allowed to be used on their own servers, meaning the auto kick system, which is now in place for Battlefield 4, will basically not be needed because the player can't even equip the gun and let alone fire the gun and kill someone. It gives fair admins more choice, but while giving those annoying admins even more power, which is not always necessarily a good thing. Let's say if a gun is extremely overpowered, then the admin can have the choice of turning it off until Visceral patches it. I would say this feature is a good idea on pen and paper, but in the real world, I can see admins exploiting this and using this to their own advantage, but I don't know. Lastly, the Battlefield Hardline dev also said that the Battlefield 3 fan favorite revolver, the 44 Magnum, will no longer have a trigger delay like how it was in Battlefield 4 pre-patch. And apparently also according to the dev, it is badass to use, so maybe the 44 Magnum will become a very popular sidearm among the Battlefield community again, like how it was in Battlefield 3, which I kinda miss because everyone these days, including myself, is using the Deagle, so I'm not really helping to fix the problem. So thank you very much for watching this episode of News Roundup. Again, do stay tuned to my channel, as when DICE releases more information and maybe even a teaser trailer for the upcoming DLC, I will be sure to break it down and update you guys. So if you are just interested with keeping up with the latest information and details regarding EA shooters in general, my channel is your place to go. Thanks for watching. Peace out, guys.